Here we are at the beginning of Thor's Cave and Wetton Hill Circular Trail on a fine spring morning, quite cool. And this is very, very steep. And this is technically the end of the trail, but we're doing it anti-clockwise because it's meant to be slightly easier. Woo. Ah, man. This, according to all trails, is moderate. Mate, it is steeper than the mountains I was on. Here comes the wife. She's loving it already. Which way now? Straight up. Along this trail, Sarah? I think we underestimated what moderate might be, but we haven't got day packs on, so it's not that bad. We're both hoping that this is the worst of it. This is pretty damn steep. As I say, we're actually going the wrong way around it. She's loving it. You loving it?
No. Go back on the track.
Yeah, follow this hedgerow.
Yeah.
Into the sheep. Hello, family of sheep. We are not here to hurt you.
Hello, sheepsies.
That's it, you all go that way. So the few camp spots around here, there's a bit of parking. I mean, it's fairly busy for the time of year, but now we're up on the trail. There is no one but us.
I don't know if this is any better. Don't want to fall down the hill.
So we're using the All Trails app. It says that this trail is moderate. So I'm guessing difficult is mountains, moderate is very steep hills. So we should maybe be doing easy ones. Ain't that right? She can't hear me anyway, but she's loving it.
Did it?
Do something funny like fall down the mountain.
Not yet. Oh, yeah.
Nice digestive PG tips. I believe that's heather, not 100% sure, but it looks pretty nice. Little oak tree, it's starting to grow. Yeah, this is actually a really lovely, gentle stroll, rolling hills once you pass the first bit, which is pretty intense.
I hope that bit's over. No more.
But obviously we need to get down at some point as well, but I think it's going to be quite a gentle decline, but we'll see.
Bloody hell, look at that jump.
Now that is one impressive house, tucked in the valley. What a place to live. Sheep. I don't think I'll ever be a fell runner.
No.
Fair play to him though. This is basically a sheep field, but it's lovely. It's absolutely beautiful. I can see some kind of monolith on top of that hill. We're going to see what that is.
I nearly died at the top of that one.
I started off at Dovedale, so
Oh God. All right then, yeah.
yeah, about halfway.
Yeah.
Not sure what these mounds are all about. Obviously not natural. Sheeps and ruins and dry stone walls.
Oh, I think we'd be
Fantastic.
side of ruins from Half Farm building.
Yeah, old farmhouse or something, I guess. An absolutely cracking farmhouse as well.
Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it?
Some great big well, I think. So I'm not sure if these are mountains. There's certainly big hills there. Stunning.
The dales and the Dixie. Like a running in it, and then the top and field.
It's got the sound of music.
The sound of music and the Wizard of Oz all in one.
Yeah, this little valley we've come into is absolutely stunning. I was going to get Sarah a microphone and stuff, but she doesn't really want to be on camera, so we have to try and sneakily catch her falling over and stuff. Probably get stuck in the mud or something like that. So I've got the camera ready at all times. So this is Wetton Hills, and at some point we should arrive at Thor's cave. That's the quaintest, smallest, little, almost unnecessary bridge I think I've ever seen. So I'm just gonna step over. The wife's had to stop for the toilet. I think she got away with it. I didn't film that.
And that's what we're supposed to open over.
Yeah, I think we did the right thing skipping that hill. That would have added hours to the day because we're both pretty unfit. This is what it's all about now, getting fit. And one day we will do it. This little sheep has been absolutely ripped apart by something. Oh dear me. bits and pieces everywhere. We've done that classic mistake of leaving the trail and having to climb the mountain just to get back on it. I was trying to scoot around, but it's going on for miles. At least I'm not going to die on my own this time. Up we go. Hopefully this takes us back to where we need to be. Christ almighty. We are lucky as anything to find a gap in the fence. Here she comes. She's doing well. It's the first time. I'm struggling as well. I think this is lunch. Hopefully we're about halfway with a couple of miles added on.
We're back on route.
We are back en route. And this looks like the perfect little... I think we're going to sit here amongst the thistles and weeds. Have a little break. Yeah, no cooking today, just a nice big homemade doorstep. Completely lost because we were going anti-clockwise or whatever around the trail. Found ourselves going clockwise, but we are back on it now.
Yes, that path, straight ahead.
I'm not sure if we missed Thor's cave. That may well have been on the bit that we scooted around, but we'll see. I think my definition of moderate and Ultra's definition of moderate are a little bit different.
Yeah, we're going to move you on next time.
This might be moderate if you're like a mountain climber. But yeah, this is on the upper end of moderate, that's for sure. Yeah, we're getting there now. We thought we still had 2/3 left, but because we was reading the map wrong, we only got a third. And I think I can see Thor's cave just in the distance.
Yeah.
And we're going to check that out. These stiles, or rocks in the wall, are extremely narrow. There's quite a few of these about. I think they're like old slate quarries, maybe. Coming into civilization now. Not sure what village this is, but a nice place to live, that's for sure. Are we back at that tea room?
Over there somewhere.
So the village is Wetton. Lovely little place, not much here obviously. Can't find these caves, so that may be it. Yeah, have a quick look at this cave. So they're all going up the top. Why don't we go in the bottom of the cave? You could see it as we were walking over.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to bother going up to the top. We're going to see if we can go in the cave entrance, because we could see the entrance from afar as we approached.
You can go up there if you want to. 2 people in.
Yeah. Down the windy steps. Yeah, we're going to give the cave entrance a miss. It's rather busy. And these steps are incredible. There's quite a few. Yeah, I moaned about the incline at the start. I think this would be worse, going up hundreds of steps. It's quite a tough descent just down the stairs, to be fair. We're nearly there. The Thor's Cave aspect of the walk was extremely busy. First half around the hills and stuff was really quiet there. It is a nice walk. It's not quite as difficult as we first thought. There are some difficult bits. There's also quite a lot of downhill bits. So yeah, not too bad. And that's it, we're almost at the end. That's quite a good walk. We did go off piste, but it probably added a mile or two.
10.58k.
10.58k we did.
Elevation of 331 metres.
So yeah, I'd say moderate to hard in places, but yeah, easily doable by most people. That's it, back at the car now. That was decent. Very tough in places, but enjoyable. It's a shame because Thor's Cave was so busy. It's the only thing we missed. Maybe another day.